All right, BradCooney.com would like to welcome back to the show pop recording artist Hitha. What is up, young lady? How are you?
I'm fine. How are you?
I'm good. Now, it's been a while since you've been here. I think it was back in June. I believe it was June when you were here last. So kind of give us an update. What's been going on since June?
I released another song.
Okay.
And I'm working on more music, and I can't wait for that to be out too.
Right on. So now your new song you're talking about is a song called Special. And I watched the video for it, which I absolutely just love. I think the song is great. I think the video is great. So I want you to tell my listeners out there a little bit about the song, kind of a backstory about the song.
Yeah, it's a song dedicated to your special person. When I was singing the song, I remembered my grandma. She was my special person. She took care of me, and I loved her so very much.
So your grandma inspired you to write the song?
Yes.
Well, I think your grandma, is she still with us or did she pass away? Well, you know what? No matter where she is, she's proud of this song. I can promise you that much. It's a great song.
Should I tell you something?
Sure.
So, when I was little, I watched a movie, and in the movie, the main character's mom or dad passed away, and I got so shocked. And so I walked over to my grandma. You know, my tears are running down my face,
yep.
And I told her not to leave me.
Aww.
Yeah, and she said, I won't leave you as long as you remember me.
Wow.
So when I was singing that song, I kept remembering that moment.
It's really beautiful. I really like what she said, that she'll never leave you as long as you're remembering her. She's always there.
Yeah.
It's great.
Definitely.
So where did you shoot this video? Is it somewhere local? Like in Texas? You're from Texas, right?
No, California.
Oh, you're in California. I don't know why I think it was Texas. Did you shoot it out there in California by where you are?
Yeah, we shot it in San Francisco.
Oh, really? North Cal?
Yeah, and it was so cool.
Oh, really?
Yeah, because we had to shoot part of it in San Francisco, and it was fall moving on to winter, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I remember bringing this big jacket and a lot of blankets and just cuddling up after every shot.
So,
yeah.
How many takes did it? I mean, how long did it take to shoot the video? How long did it take to complete it?
Shooting took 2 days. Part of it was done in San Francisco, and part of it was done in Pleasanton, California. And editing took a long time.
Sure.
Yeah.
And who does that? Who produced it? Is that was you or who mixed it up?
Oh no, I did not produce the song. It was produced by Myron Edwin and my dad.
Nice. Shout out to Myron and your dad.
Yeah, he was amazing. I'm so thankful.
Really good. It's great work. I encourage all my listeners to go listen to it. The song's called Special, and you can find it on YouTube. Have you dropped it on other platforms?
Yeah. So you can find it. Okay. So you can go to my website and the link's there. So you can find it on Spotify and plenty of other websites.
So let's talk about 2019, which, as you know, we just started a new year. What are some of your goals? I know you mentioned you wanted to write more music, but where do you see yourself in a year's time, at the end of this year?
I see myself performing.
Nice.
I see myself having a live performance, releasing so many more songs. I have a few in store. I'm really excited for those to be released.
So, go ahead.
For the new.
I'm sorry, I talked over top of you. Go ahead, finish your thoughts.
I cannot wait
Ah, yes. Ah, yes.
Yeah.
So live performing is something you mentioned you wanted to do. Now, you have done live performing in the past, though, right?
Yeah.
So you just want to do more. You want to add shows and actually get, like, have a concert and just do shows.
Yes, I want to have a concert. I want to sing for my fans. I want to go places.
Mm-hmm. Well,
Yeah,
I don't think that's going to be a problem for you if you stick with this, and because you have you have a real passion for what you do. You're very talented, and the thing is, you're also young, so you have a lot of years ahead of you to grow, and to really embrace music and to really polish your craft. So you have a leg up on a lot of people.
Thank you so much.
Very welcome. All right, so I want to know whose idea it was to incorporate the saxophone into your song.
It was my dad's idea for both the flute and the saxophone.
I love it.
One day we were driving back from school, and we were, just listening to music, talking, hanging out, and my dad was like, I have an idea.
Mm-hmm.
And he told me his idea, and I'm like, that is a really amazing idea. We should go tell Myron this. And so everyone loved it, and we ended up using it.
It's really, it just adds flavor to the song, more flavor. I love a saxophone anyway. I'm a big saxophone fan. And I just think that I really like, I would like the song even without the saxophone, but I like it even more with the saxophone because it just adds another element to the song. I also like the flute too, but I really think you did good. It was a smart idea by Dad to put that saxophone in there.
Yeah, it's a special twist that not many pop songs have.
Which is true. A lot of pop songs will have a guitar segment in that for that section maybe, but you kind of put a little jazz twist in there for a minute, and it's nice. Go ahead.
Many people think like if it's a pop song, it can only have a certain instrument, but like it's music, and music is a form of art, and in art you can't make any mistakes.
Another thing I think that you have a talent. So there's more to just singing songs, especially if you want to be a performer. You have to actually, you have to have the movements and have your body language show the passion that you have for the song, and you deliver that well. I mean, you're not a robot. Some people have a great song voice, but they kind of stand there like a robot, and they don't have that stage presence or that charisma, and you have that. So that's another thing in your favor.
Yeah, music is a very important thing to us humans because it comes from our heart, and it's a way of showing emotion. So when you don't show that emotion, it's not really that good to listen to. Even though it might sound good, it doesn't really connect with you.
That's right. Very well said. Music is therapy. Music really is a universal medicine. I like to look at it like that. It's no matter where you're from in the world, no matter what country or continent, music's universal. I mean, music is everywhere, and
everyone can relate over music.
Yes, and music has like literally saved people's lives. In fact, I had a podcast guest a couple years ago. And Lord forgive me, I forgot his name because I've talked to thousands of artists, but he was I think he was from Texas, believe it or not. I mentioned Texas before, but he actually was contemplating ending his life. He was fighting depression, and he was really sick with depression, and he was thinking about ending his life. And he looked across the room and he saw his guitar, and he picked up his guitar one day and he just started playing it. And he just had this epiphany at that point, and he started, you know what? He goes, I don't want to end this. I want to pursue music. And he just started playing more, and that guitar saved his life. And he just went on, and he's recording music now. He's doing a lot better.
Yeah, on this topic, the Beatles have done so much too. They have stopped plenty of catastrophes happening that would have happened with their music.
Let me tell you, John Lennon. I wish we had like a million John Lennons in the world right now. You know, he was just such a spiritual man, and he was all about peace and love and unity and, you know, against war and against violence. And, you know, the world really needs that, and we need more people like him. It's really, really refreshing to hear somebody your age even bring up the Beatles, so that's another feather in your cap, Hitha. Yeah, you know, it's great. It's great that you mentioned Beatles. Are you a Beatles fan? Do you like a lot of their music, too?
I listen to pretty much everything that interests everyone, so if someone brings up a song they like, I'm like, yeah, let me listen to it. And my music teacher loves the Beatles, so I'm like, let's try it out.
That's great. There's so many great songs by the Beatles. What grade are you in now?
Huh?
What grade? What school? What grade are you in?
Oh, okay. So I'm in 8th grade.
Yep.
Yeah, and guess what?
What's up?
I turned 14 on the 12th.
February 12th?
Yeah.
She's got a birthday coming up. She's going to be 14, and so you have a music class? You take music in school?
Yeah, I'm in the school choir for obvious reasons.
Yes, obvious reasons. Do you plan on pursuing music in school, like in college, like a music theory and things like that?
Yeah, high school's next for me, and I want to join the choir there.
Yep.
But I'm thinking about when I go into college, I know I want to take some business classes.
Yep.
Because even though there's a music side of the entertainment field, there's also a business side.
That's right.
And I want to get to learn both of them.
So smart. Hitha's thinking smarter. Hitha's thinking smarter than a lot of grown-ups are. Everybody out there listening, she's you got a good head on your shoulders. It's so true. There's the music side, and then there's the business side, and it's nice. It's really, really advantageous for you to know the business to protect yourself, because unfortunately, there are some people in the music world that don't have your better interests at heart. And they're looking to take money from people and to, you know, so it's nice to know how the business works so nobody can pull a fast one on you. You know,
it's very important.
It is. It's very, very important.
Yeah.
Also, when you get into college, take a music theory class, because I took music theory when I was in college, and it was a great class. And it could, because, you know, the learning how to read and write music opens up a whole new world. And it's just good. If you plan on pursuing music as a career, it's really good to take music theory and to learn all the little nooks and crannies there are to music, because there's a lot of them.
Yeah, you have to know theory if you want to pursue this career.
That's right. All right, so last thing I got for you. Now, you mentioned you want to do a lot of things in 2019. Do you have any kind of a timetable on when the fans can hear a full album from you?
That will be a surprise.
Ah, okay.
I do want to let everyone know that I have amazing songs coming out. Well, I think they're amazing, and I can't wait because I love them so much. And I love my fans so much, and I can't wait for them to hear my new stuff.
Well, I can't wait to hear it too, and of course, you're always welcome back on this show. Tell the listeners out there where they can follow you on social media and where they can get your music.
So to follow me on social media, you can just visit my website, hitha.me, and all of it is listed on the website.
Well, young lady, I'm proud of you. This new song is great. I want everybody out there to support her, listen to this song, get this song. You keep doing your thing. You keep those grades up, pursue your music, stay out of trouble, listen to mom and dad, and everything's gonna be good.
Thank you so much.
All right, tell your daddy I said hello, and you're welcome back anytime.
Thank you.
Okay, good night.